This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity Podcast. Today's discussion is 4 concepts we're thinking about, and we'll see if this resonates with people. And they come really from 4 different authors, speakers, people. They come from Professor Scott Galloway. They come from Greg Harden, who wrote a fascinating book on staying sane in an insane world. They come from Dr. Peter Attia, and finally they come from Warren Buffett. And I'll just go through the concepts very quickly, and they came up in different reading that we're doing and listening that we're doing. First, on Professor Galloway, he gives 3 tips for success. One is, do something you love and that you excel at. Second, live below your means. And third, invest for the long term and constantly be putting money away and investing for the long term. Those are 3 concepts, and they resonate well with me. One of the concepts we saw the other day in Yahoo Finance was this concept that if you want to retire well, you got to start saving at 25. We'll share that concept with our children as well. The second concept that Warren Buffett spoke about, and Galloway references this, is this concept of being exceptionally good at something. You don't have to be great at a million things, but there should be something that you're great at. And this could really be enough to almost build a life or professional career around. The third concept, and there's several concepts that come from Greg Harden. Greg Harden worked for a very long time at the University of Michigan. I recently read his book, Stay Sane in an Insane World, How to Control the Controllable and Thrive. He talks a lot about mentoring great athletes like Tom Brady and a whole host of others. Talks about reinventing and committing, about giving 100% of the time, about goals and plans and determination. His way of talking through these issues, and he's got 20 or so chapters, it's just literally remarkable, and I've enjoyed his book tremendously. I should be clear, I'm listening to it, not reading it, which I do more and more as I get older, but I still enjoy the reading too. The 4th book that we recently listened to was a book by Dr. Peter Attia, another brilliant person who has a book called Outlive. And the concept is longevity and lining up what he calls health span and lifespan. He talks about the 4 big killers of people. And those are cardiovascular issues, oncology issues, cancer issues, dementia, Alzheimer's types issues, and metabolic issues. And how much could be done if we start earlier in sort of lifelong screening and watching these things and focusing on them from an early age. Also talks a lot about the importance of fitness, both cardiovascular fitness as well as muscular fitness and diet and mental health and so forth. But again, these 4 different writers, speakers, leaders, and some of the things they're saying resonate with me. I hope they resonate with you too. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity Podcast.